FM translator service on W265DW at 100.9. Imagine getting the tractor you've always wanted. Well, now you can. Stop by NC Tractor and Farm Supply, talk with Phil Sheehan and his professional staff, and let them help you find the perfect Massey Ferguson tractor that's right for you. Any questions you have, they'll be happy to answer. Stop in today, 299 Railroad Avenue, NC Tractor and Farm Supply, 828-288-0395. Good morning. Your forecast for today is going to be cloudy with highs around 45, but that wind chill as low as 25 degrees. Clear tonight, lows around 15, but that wind chill as low as 6 degrees. For tomorrow, sunshine, highs around 45, that wind chill as low as 6 degrees. Clear overnight, lows around 20. For Thursday, partly cloudy, highs around 50, then partly cloudy overnight, chance of a wintry mix. Look for lows around 30 degrees. We are Pure Country, 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB, Rutherfordton.
Welcome to All Things Rutherford, here on 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB, Rutherfordton. Now here's your host, Todd and Tracy.
Why are you up so early?
Why are you up so early?
Early bird gets the worm.
And also,
going to be a terrific show.
Tuesday morning show.
It's a terrific Tuesday.
Tuesday.
That's terrific.
What's terrific?
My favorite show.
My favorite show.
Terrific. That's just terrific. This is just terrific. Terrific Tuesday.
Let's get ready. It's showtime.
Well,
I think we got it to Terrific Tuesday.
I think the word for the day is terrific.
Terrific Tuesday.
Yeah.
It's a terrific Tuesday. Okay, so yeah, here we are. Todd.
And Tracy.
Tracy. A terrific
Tuesday.
That's 4 T's.
That's
right
it.
there.
That's a lot of T's.
Todd and Tracy. Terrific Tuesday.
Non-snowy
Title. Montage.
Yeah.
That's all I can think of.
Good morning.
Welcome to Tuesday. Hope you're having a great Tuesday morning.
I am so far. I crashed early last night and...
Wow.
I
thought you crashed like your
No,
vehicle.
thank God.
Which would be right up your alley.
Hey, watch it now.
Look, you're the only person I know that hit stationary yellow poles.
It jumped out in front of me.
That jumped out in front of you. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You hit potholes and bust tires. And
Oh.
You're very destructive.
Well, if they'd quit putting things in front of me.
Okay. So the yellow pylons at the end of every aisle at Walmart, if they wouldn't put those there, you wouldn't hit them, right?
That was a long time ago.
I saw a lady one time. We were walking. Me and Karen had went to Walmart or one of them, but we were walking up the alley or the aisle there, you know, and a lady hit one of those pylons with the very front corner of her car.
Oh.
Now, not only did she hit it, she drove through it.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, you hit it. She hit it and stopped and just kept on plowing, and it raked the entire side of her car.
Do you know when I had my car fixed, the guy said you would not believe how many cars he has to fix from people that have hit those things. Why do they put them there? What is the reason for those yellow poles?
Let you know that that's the end of the aisle and it's a safe zone for pedestrians.
Down at the bottom?
No,
Pedestrians?
it wasn't at the bottom, was it?
Yeah.
Yours, you hit the light pole.
No.
They put the light poles there.
It was up near
Staples.
It was up near Staples. It was a yellow pole, and it was at the bottom. I mean, I don't know why it would even been there, other than just. I think the devil puts those things there just so people can hit them.
So people can hit them. Just for people like you to have an excuse to hit them. That's what it is.
Oh.
It is a terrific Tuesday. Welcome to the Todd and Tracy Morning Show. We'll talk about anything.
We
don't care.
You have to love each other to pick on each other.
That's right.
Isn't that right?
We don't care. You remember the sign they used to have on your door that said Tracy's Days Without an Accident? There for a while, you were hitting everything in sight.
Hey, watch it now.
I mean, you were. I'm sorry. You're. It's not saying that you're a bad driver.
Yeah.
It's just maybe you don't pay enough attention.
I think that might be what it is.
What it is.
I don't know. Well, that yellow pole, now my son-in-law is a cop, and he came to my defense, and he said the way I described that to him, it was in my blind spot. So.
That's a good excuse as any. That's what we'll go with. It was in her blind spot. That's all right. And, you remember my son was driving the Prius that I used to have Main Street, Forest City.
Right.
And it was raining as hard as it could possibly rain.
Mm-hmm.
And he was in the, right there in front of Kimbrell's, he was in the lane to go on through Forest City, and there was a guy in the lane to turn left down Broadway. Well, this guy decided he wanted to be over there going through Forest City, so he hits my son in the Prius, takes the entire side of that car, and then pushes him into a tree, which gets that side of that car. And
it's some. I had an accident in Gastonia, but the guy hit me from behind. So
it ruined the old Prius, and it was. Yeah. We sent it to the insurance company. Creighton Lovelace checking in on the YouTube. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Hey, check this out. Tina White shared something with me. There's Chad Medford checking in as well. Good morning, Tracy and Ty. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Chad Medford, not Chad Medford. Tina White sent me this. I thought it was pretty interesting. You remember Coco the gorilla? Could do sign language.
I do. I sure do.
She could speak about 1,000 words in sign language and understand about 2,000 in English.
Wow.
That's the one they taught to do the sign language. Yeah. What most people don't know, however, is that Coco loved watching Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Oh.
She loved watching it.
That's awesome.
Fred Rogers got a chance to meet Coco.
Uh-huh.
So he had, he went out to meet Coco. Not only did she immediately recognize Fred, she wrapped her arms around him and embraced him.
Wow.
And she did what she'd seen him do on screen.
Uh-huh.
She took his shoes off for him.
Oh, are you
because
serious?
Fred was always taking his shoes off.
That is fun. Oh, my goodness.
That gorilla rememred that.
That just goes to show you how animals, I was talking about the cow yesterday.
Uh-huh.
I mean, animals are just, they're very intelligent.
And
they're compassionate. They can be.
YouTube.
Uh-huh.
And look up Christian the Lion.
Right.
It's about two guys who, I don't know, I think they had maybe like a wildlife organization where they helped animals. But they had this lion cub as a baby, and they raised him up until he was probably, I don't know, a year and a half old. Well, they set him back in the wild.
Mm-hmm.
So many, many years had passed. These two guys go back to the African Sahara, where they think Christian is. Well, I think a couple of days in, they find Christian.
Aww.
And the lion, he looks at him, he's like, and he gets this weird look, and he kind of creeps up to him, and I thought, oh, he's going to swat him. That lion jumps up on top of him, and he is hugging him, and he's kissing and playing with him.
I think I've seen
and
that before.
And he brings his wife and his kids over to meet him.
Aww.
And it was just two guys, and that lion they had that bond through all these years.
Animals are special.
Yep.
They really are.
Lion never forgot what those people did for him. So there you go. Sly checking in on the YouTube this morning. Good morning, Sly. How are you, sir?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Just to see the memory and I know it's a wild animal. I don't think I'd want to be out there with a lion. Period. Yeah. I would hope he remembered me.
Yep.
I'd be like, dear Lord,
please let him remember me.
I don't know. This is Christian, dear Lord. This is your humble servant Todd. I'm coming to you in the name of baby Jesus today, Lord. If this lion don't remember me, please, Lord, just let him walk on by. That's what I'd be saying.
Yes, definitely.
Because I ain't going to stand a chance against. And he was a big old boy, too. He probably weighed 300-400 pounds. He was a big one. Oh, yeah. Because I'm going to have to fight you. Oh, it's going to be bad. All right, let's get started with our morning call-around report. We'll talk more about animals and stuff throughout our show. I'm sure we will.
And
now I've done piqued the interest of all our reporters, and they're like,
Exactly. And I have a very interesting Tracy tidbit. It has to do with body language.
Body language.
Yeah.
At least it don't have to do with body odor. 10 minutes after 7 o'clock, let's get started with the Sheriff's Department. We'll call them and see what's up with them after this. Dakota Lifts, a Chronicles of the Old West.
James Black was born in New Jersey in 1800. For 10 years, he apprenticed under a silversmith in Philadelphia. At the age of 18, he moved to Washington, Arkansas, and opened his own business. Black discovered a way to harden steel so it would cut hickory for an hour and still keep an edge to shave with. And in January 1830, a 35-year-old soft-spoken Southern aristocrat by the name of Jim Boy stopped by his place with a wooden pattern of a special knife. While most people of that time preferred using guns as weapons, Jim Boy developed a minor reputation with a knife. According to Boy, a knife is always loaded. On January 15, 1831, James Black finished the knife. It was 15 inches overall and weighed 2 pounds. Although it was considered a single-edged knife, the tip was sharp on the backside. On the back of the blade was a half-inch thick piece of brass. During a fight, the brass tended to hold an opponent's knife when it was struck. Jim Boy and that knife went on to become a legend. James Black, on the other hand, faded into obscurity because 7 years later his wife died and James took to his bed. During this time, his father-in-law, who disliked him, attacked James with an iron bar. Although Black recovered, he had lost his eyesight and his memory, which included all of his steel hardening secrets. He died in the late 1850s as an insane man. You've just heard another story from Old West Radio. I'm Dakota Livesay.
12 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Tuesday morning. Our first stop, as always, is the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department. With us is Deputy Butron. Deputy, good morning, sir. How are you?
Doing just fine. Hope you are.
Doing pretty good. What do you have for us this morning?
In the past 24 hours, the Sheriff's Office has responded to 185 calls for service. The jail's processed 15 arrests, and there's currently 160 incarcerated in the county jail. For incident reports, Lisa McPhee reported an assault on a female. James Blair reported assault and battery. For arrest reports, Tisha Amanda Cole was served with an order for arrest for a failure to appear on a misdemeanor. Kylie Jade Green was served with an order for arrest for a failure to appear on a misdemeanor. Zachary Nathaniel Green was served a warrant for domestic violence protection order violation. James Blair was charged with assault on a female. Lisa McPhee was charged with assault and battery. Timothy Toms was served a warrant for communicating threats and first-degree trespass. And that's all we have. Deputy
Butron, we appreciate the report. I hope you have a great Tuesday and be safe.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Deputy Butron with that report from the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department. Jonna Prescott checking in on the YouTube this morning. She says, Happy Tuesday to you.
Good morning, girl.
Happy Tuesday to you as well.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
We're going to check in with Rutherford County 911 Communications Center after you hear this.
Your car's best friend can be RS Speedy Lube Service Center. That's because RS Speedy Lube Service Center and Car Wash can keep your car or truck running clean with a regular oil change. They check the fluids and vacuum out the car and have you on your way in no time. Go next door for a radiator or transmission flush. Brakes, exhaust, CV joints, and service for big trucks and campers also available. Pull next door to the RS Speedy Automatic Car Wash and make your car happy with a clean, all under and all over car wash. It's all at RS Service Center and Car Wash on Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton.
14 minutes after 7 o'clock, Lindsay with us from the 911 Communications Center. Good morning, Lindsay. How are you?
Good morning. Doing well.
What do you have for us this morning?
In the past 24 hours, Rutherford County 911 Communications has processed 421 911 calls and administrative calls, which consisted of 59 EMS. Under law enforcement, 185 Sheriff's Office, 56 Forest City, 6 Lake Lure, 27 Rutherfordton, and 58 Spindale. Under fire calls, Bills Creek had a motor vehicle accident. Bostic had a residential fire alarm, as well as Forest City. Rutherfordton had a commercial fire alarm. Hudlow had a structure fire, assisting departments Green Hill, Bills Creek, and Union Mills, and that is all.
Lindsay, thanks so much for the report. Have a great day.
Thank you, you too.
Bye-bye. Lindsay with that report from the Rutherford County 911 Communications Center. And the report from the 911 Communications Center and the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department report being brought to you by the fine folks over at Jay's Discount Grocery. We'll be talking to Rick just a little later on.
We
this
surely
morning.
will.
Find out all about what's going on over at Jay's. I know one thing.
What's that?
You can save some
That's
money.
exactly right.
With gas and utility prices skyrocketing, you need to save money wherever you can. Jay's Discount Grocery can help you do just that. Jay's Grocery has a fresh meat market and a produce aisle like no other. Jay's carries all household needs, including dog and cat food, cups, paper plates, drinks, famous brand names arriving daily at a fraction of the cost. You know, you just never know what you'll find at Jay's. Find out for yourself. Jay's is open Monday through Thursday, 8 to 7, Friday and Saturday, 8 to 8, closed on Sundays. Jay's Discount Grocery, 671 Oak Street in Forest City. Shop Jay's and walk out with a pocket full of savings.
North Washington Street Baking Company is a brand new business right here in Rutherford County. A lot of people will say, well, where are they located? Well, I mean, it's in the name, North Washington
let's
Street.
take a guess. Yeah.
In Rutherford, they specialize in cupcakes. All flavors of cupcakes. They've got the brownie bars. They've got cookies, pies, cake by the slice. Or you can order an entire cake. They have scones in many different flavors. You can enjoy the almond and chocolate croissants, also the lemon, the blueberry, the fresh strawberry, and the cranberry pecan, or the delicious sweet potato muffins or sweet bread. If you have an event coming up and you need a sweet treat, call on North Washington Street Baking Company. They can accommodate. Open Monday through Friday, 8 until 4, Saturday, 8 until 1, closed on Wednesdays and Sundays. You can call them at 828-827-3747. They're right down the road from Tony's Produce. Trust me, it's a sweet experience. I saw yesterday on the Facebook where they have the artisan breads in. Oh, yeah, those look good.
Oh, wow.
Go
I'm
by and
sure
check.
they are.
Go by and check those
I'll
out.
have to go get us some so we can taste test them here on the radio.
Well, you get right on that. I've never passed up a good piece of bread.
Tell me about, or a good old biscuit, or
Never, yeah.
Never.
If y'all need anything taste tested, you
Yeah.
just drop it off by here.
Unless
it's that surströmming, that fish TikTok trend thing, that stinky fish. Oh, I'm not eating
Oh, I don't have a clue what you're talking
We're not
about.
eating that. You need to look that up. SDNO Fire District Reporter Creighton Millis with us on the phone. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, guys. Hope y'all are doing well on this terrific Tuesday.
We certainly are.
So far.
You're sounding good.
Oh, yeah.
Hello there.
Hello, Candy.
Hello there. I probably tell y'all this. I do that a lot when people call me.
Yeah.
They'll say, hey, this is such and such from, I'll say, hello there. And then one lady, one time, she was like, General Kenobi. And I was like, finally, somebody got it.
Somebody knows it.
Usually it's the guys that'll get it. You
Yeah.
know, they'll hit it right away. But, oh, yeah, that's the way it goes. And there's one lady, her name is Lydia.
Uh-huh.
Years ago, I cannot remember. It's a Marx Brothers movie.
Right.
And the guy sings Lydia. Lydia, oh Lydia, say, have you seen Lydia? Lydia, the tattooed lady.
Huh.
And I did that to her. First time I talked to her. And she said, you don't know how much that means. And I was like, what?
Huh.
And she said, the only other person that ever did that was my grandfather.
Oh.
My grandfather's dead and gone. So every time she calls me, I give her I sing her the little song. And I said, you know where you got that from? It's a Marx Brothers.
Yep.
Lydia, the tattooed lady. She was like, I never knew that. She said, I do know he liked the Marx Brothers.
I didn't know there was a song about Tracy.
Oh, yeah. Tracy.
Yeah. I learned that like before. It was not a country song, but I learned that before we went country.
Yeah. I don't think there's a song called Creighton.
No, I was going to say, there ain't no song, but
we could
my
write
daddy
one.
did tell me years ago, he said, son, there's a verse in the Bible that talks about you and me. And I said, what's that? And he said, the dad goes to Jesus and says, Lord, help my son, for he is a lunatic. But I'm just kidding.
There is one called that. There
That's
is
a
one
good
called
one.
that old time preacher man. You ought to see
Yes, that's right.
old time preacher man. That's a good
Oh,
song.
that's good.
Craig, what do you got for us this morning?
Well, guys, as I said, it is January 16th. That is the 16th day of the year. We got 350 days left. Today is National Fig Newton Day. And if you've ever looked at that delicious little soft-baked cookie and ever wondered, where in the world did this come from? Well, in the late 19th century, back in the 1800s, many doctors believed that most illnesses were related to digestion problems, and they recommended a daily intake of biscuits and fruit. So fig Newtons were invented in 1891 as a result of that belief. In the last 24 hours, Assistant Chief Hopper has reported down at SDO that all has been quiet. Today we want to wish Rebecca Absher, we better knew her as Becky back in high school, and Rosalind Dawkins, another high school friend. Both of these ladies have birthdays today, so happy birthday to Becky and Rosalind, or Roz as we all call her. Also, no events today, so if you got birthdays, anniversaries, or events, guys, in Radioland, you can email them to me at sdoevent@gmail.com. As one of our reporters said, we can't announce or share what we don't know. And as you said, you have ESPN, but not ESP, so absolutely. Also today, it's going to be overcast, cloudy in the fire district. It's going to be somewhat colder, but the high today is going to be around 42, looks like. Some clouds early will give way to generally clear conditions overnight. Very cold tonight, folks, with a low of around 16. Sunrise is coming up in a few minutes at 7:35. Sunset at 5:38. The moon is in the waxing crescent phase. And the signs today, green thumbs, well, they're still in the head. Remember, that's a killing sign, so no planting today. And the moon is in the light phase. And folks, Todd and Tracy, where do polar bears keep their money?
Oh, my goodness.
And snowbanks.
Yeah, you got
did
it
I
in
get
a
it?
snowbank.
Is that right? Well, Todd,
He's on it this
he
morning.
is, isn't
You
he?
have to think polar bears, cold,
Uh-huh.
and you'd think banks and snowbanks,
You're going to have to
Now,
get
you-
one. You're going to have to tell one where he can't get the punchline.
I'll try my best. I have to go back to my dad joke book there.
There you go.
Great, and have a good Tuesday, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Take
Thank
care.
you, folks. Y'all too now. Have a
Thanks.
blessed one.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Creighton with us with that report from the SDO Fire District. We're going to check in with Chris Melton up in the Chimney Rock Fire District after this from Wayne's Lunchbox.
Wayne's Lunchbox can satisfy the pickiest of eaters at lunch or dinner or supper, whatever you want to call it. You can enjoy salads, sandwiches, a limited meat and veggie menu at lunchtime, and then for supper, your choice of a meat and vegetables. Call on Wayne's for any catering event that you may have, offering catering service, so stop by 391 East Main Street in Spindale. Call 828-395-2225. Open Monday through Thursday, 11 until 2. For supper, 3 until 7.
7:23 on this Tuesday morning. We're going to the Chimney Rock Fire District. With us is Chris Cruising Melton. Good morning, sir. How are you?
That's right. I like that ring.
Got any
Yes.
cruising planned for the next little bit, or are you going to be stuck on dry land?
Stuck on dry land till at least September.
Oh, okay.
Oh, September.
Yeah.
Me and Todd's going to have to get a trip, and we're going to have to go with y'all.
The Todd and Tracy
That's
Morning
right.
Show.
Well, of course,
Sea
Karen
Cruise.
can go too, Karen.
Well, the Todd and Tracy Sea Cruise.
Yeah.
We can invite all our
That's right.
reporters and
That's
all our
right.
people can go with us.
And-
If we have a big enough interest in it, we could probably get the whole ship.
Yeah, probably
Get a good rate for the people traveling.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Be pretty fun, wouldn't it? We'd have
Chris
to.
could be our cruise director.
We'll have to. Yeah, he knows all about it. We'll have to get together entertainment and all kind of stuff, so everybody wouldn't be bored.
Every day, Chris will gather us on the bow of the ship, and here we have ocean. If you look this way, we have ocean. Folks, back over here is ocean.
And over here is food, food, food.
Go inside and
Oh,
get,
yeah.
get your food. Chris, what do you have for us this morning?
Not a whole lot. Bills Creek responded mutual aid to Shingle Hollow yesterday for possible structure fire, and Lake Lure ran a possible brush fire, which ended up being a controlled burn. But other than that, it's been a good weekend for everybody on this end.
So right now we've planned it out on the budget that we're currently working with. Our sea cruise will involve everybody meeting at Lake Lure, and you bring your own boat, and
Yeah.
we'll just have to ride with you. So
You have to do it after March.
then you'll have to do it after. Yeah, we'll have to when the lake comes back up. We'll have to.
I've always wanted to take that little tour that y'all have up there. Where the
Oh, yeah?
yeah,
Yeah,
that
the
talks
Lake Lure
about that
tour,
town.
yeah.
I would love it. I've never done that. I've always wanted to do it.
My grandfather helped build Lake Lure,
Really?
and he was offered land for 50 cents an acre back when they built it
Wow.
around the lake, and he's
Mhm.
like, Who would want that land? You can't farm on it. You can't do anything with it.
You can sure vacation on it.
I wish Grandpa would invested a couple of dollars.
I know. Gosh, Grandpa. Can't believe you let that Can't believe you turned that down.
That's the story of my life there. Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Yep, that's it.
Chris, we appreciate it. Hope you have a good Tuesday. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Y'all have a great day.
You too, Chris. Take
Chris
care.
Melton with that report from the Lake Lure Chimney Rock Fire District. Let us know what's happening up in the upper part of the county. We're moving over to DeVerne, Upton, and Bostic after this.
Sess Ford, located on Oak Street in Forest City, is now Legendary Ford, still locally owned and still offering the same local hometown service as always. The new family at Legendary Ford is working hard to prove to you that they want your business. So stop by today and see the large selection of cars, SUVs, and trucks on the lot, and let the guys at Legendary Ford help you choose the perfect vehicle that best fits you and your family. Visit them at 565 Oak Street in Forest City, or visit the website at www.legendaryford.com, or call them at 245-1626.
Well, it's a brand new year, so let the drop-in help you start your new year off with their brand new deals. Start with a delicious breakfast chicken biscuit or a steak biscuit, 2 for $6.49. Mix and match. Or enjoy a lunch meal with a popular chicken strip meal. Get 3 strips, 6 wedges, and a roll, dipping sauce, only $7.29. Get the new year started with 6 packs of Coke products, 2 for $6. And let the drop-in help you get that 2024 diet started with fresh salads, choose large or small. Get all this and more. Friendly staff, clean stores, and superb service, always at the drop-in. So come on, drop in.
27 minutes after 7 o'clock. I'm able to get a hold of DeVerne over in the Bostic Fire District. We'll check back in with her tomorrow. But now we're going to Robbie Samuel with...
And now for something completely different.
I thought you want to do it, Robbie. Go take it away.
No, you go right ahead.
Okay. This is body language.
Body language.
Yesterday kind of was too. Whenever you greet someone, make eye contact, at least until you know what their eye color is. This simple trick can help you to establish a more meaningful and memorable connection with others, and it shows that you're paying close attention to what they're saying. So next time you talk to somebody, you look at them straight in the eye.
Here's another trick.
What?
If to remember a person's name, like for example, if I call Robbie,
right?
I think of something that I can associate Robbie with, like Robbie Rotten. Now that don't make a lot of sense.
Like what?
Robbie Rotten, and I'll tell you why I remember this, because when my son was smaller, he watched a show, and a character on there was named Robbie Rotten, and I used to love watching that show.
Right.
I forgot what it was called, but anyway, that's how you can, if you associate somebody's name with something you know in the past. That's how you can remember their name.
Well, you'll forever be known as Robbie Rotten.
Yeah, apparently. That's terrible.
It was a show that came on Nickelodeon, and Kenyon absolutely loved that show. So that's kind of what we went with. That's how I remember that. So
what would you do, Tracy? How would you associate me?
No, well.
Terrible Tracy.
That Todd and Tracy morning show. That's a good bailout, wasn't it, Robbie? Just see how I did that.
Oh.
That's what I was going to say.
That's a free lesson for you.
Yes.
That's a bailout.
I'll take it.
I mean, even if they come up and say hey, my name is Bob, and let's say he's wearing a yellow shirt, Bob the Banana. I mean, that's what you associate that with, and you'll remember his name.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
You don't have to call him Bob the Banana, but you can say, oh, that's Bob.
I'm the world's worst. Somebody can tell me their name, and in just the next few seconds, I had already forgotten it. Terrible.
I went down to Street's Tire the other day to get some tires put on some wheels, and the guy was working in there. And I was like, I know you. I said, what was your name? He said, Glenn. I was like, yep. And he said, was your ears burning the other day? I said, well, probably. He said, I was over at O'Reilly's talking to your son about you throwing that trailer at me that day. I was like, oh, I remember that. Yep.
You threw a trailer at him?
As I was going out of Forest City across the bypass up by Kentucky Fried Chicken. You know, that's Bethany Church Road.
Yeah.
Go over through there where the bridge over the new highway is.
Right.
My trailer passed me. Across that bridge.
Oh, my gosh.
And it was headed right for this guy, Glenn Dyer. I went to school with him.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, my Lord. please let this trailer turn. And it was just kind of beating off the side of the bridge. And when it got off the bridge, it turned and went into the ditch. But Glenn told me, he said, I saw that thing coming, started backing up.
I just had a bit picking a trailer up and throwing it. That's what I got.
That's what I was thinking too. I thought, what is going on here? And how mad were you?
I guess when I hit that bump coming across the bridge, the latch come undone, and it hopped right off and passed me. It pulled it passed me like Dale Earnhardt.
Okay, you're always talking about me driving, so right there, you're the winner.
That's one example.
Yeah.
Of a trailer coming, and it wasn't. I guess it was. I started to say it wasn't my fault, but it probably was. I was headed over to Big Al's, go move something for him, I think, but I don't remember. Oh well, Robbie. Good morning, sir.
Well, good morning. I'll tell you.
You ever had a trailer come unhitched?
I did, but not on the road. Luckily, I got lucky on that one. And it ended up kind of funny because it was at Mom and Daddy's old place, and I was coming up the hill, and I don't know. I honestly don't know what happened. I should have been smart enough to put the drop chains on, but I thought, well, I'm just pulling it through the yard. It shouldn't be no problem. But it was a problem because it took off out through there, and that jack was hitting the dirt, and it looked like it was laying furrows out through there.
It was cutting tomato rows is what it was doing.
Yeah, that was, Lord. But anyway, things happen, I guess.
Just think if they didn't, we couldn't go back and laugh about them. You got to have some crazy things to happen.
That's true.
As long as nobody's getting hurt.
Yeah, that's right. Give you something good to talk about and laugh about.
That's right. See, here we are. It come in handy, didn't it?
That's right. That's exactly right. Kind of made me think when you was calling me Rotten Robbie. There's a guy, I'm going to call him out again, Tim Lovelace. Everything we did was rotten to him. And he'd always say, that's rotten.
That's just rotten.
Yeah, you smell it? It smells rotten to me. It's rotten. Oh, it's a good one.
That's we always kid Lou. She's got this great sense of smell.
And it's like pinpoint precise.
Yeah.
Do you smell a K-cup coffee and a caramel brew macchiato coming from the back room that smells like it's been on the burner? It's like,
I smell smoke from South Carolina.
Yeah, it smells like pecan and birchwood, maybe some pine. I mean, she's real precise with her smell. But I'm like, how do you
really
know
is.
that?
I'm glad you smell that good.
I know. We're picking at you, Lou. We love you.
Yeah.
Robbie, what you got for us this morning?
Well, not a whole lot. I'm actually I probably sound a little more awake this morning. I will admit, yesterday morning I got up like normal and went back to sleep, and the phone call was what woke me up. So I sound pretty groggy yesterday morning. I want to apologize for that, but today's a good day. I got up and got some good sleep, so we're ready to roll today. But with the town, like I said, everything should be back open today, full operations with the trash pickup. What was supposed to be picked up Monday will now be Tuesday. Just keep that in mind. With the fire calls, Hudbo and Robeson stayed fairly busy through the week, but our weekend as well. But last night they had a few medical calls, and Robeson had fire alarm yesterday. So hopefully today will be a good day. Everybody, just want to remind everybody to stay warm, check your heaters, and make sure everything's cleaned out from around. And if you need smoke detectors, feel free to give us a call. If we ain't in our district, we'll point you in the right direction and where to go and get you some smoke detectors. They are very important, and they are lifesavers. It's a free way of saving your life if you want to look at it that way. So just give us a shout, and we'll help you out the best we can. And also, Green Street, just a friendly reminder, starting next Monday, it'll be permanently closed for about a year. So,
so it's still open?
Is it open now?
So it's still open right now?
It is, and there was some confusion because the sign did say January the 10th. Well, I reached out and talked to the chief, and then he talked to the town manager, and then I talked to the town manager, and DOT was going to do it that day, but they didn't give the town and the citizens a 2-week notice like they were supposed to. So Doug went to bat and kind of not raised sand, but told him his opinion on some stuff and told him he's going to have to give us a 2-week notice for the respect of the citizens in Second Baptist Church, so they could at least let their members know that, hey, this is going on. You're only going to be able to access church from South Main or North Main Street now. And like I said, so far on that side of town too, with Cedar Street, Colette, parts of Colette and Cleghorn Street. So anyway, yes, it is open, but starting the 22nd of January, it will be closed. So.
Oh, okay.
Go down memory lane a few more times this week.
I know. When we started to leave yesterday, me and Lou left at the same time. Well, at the stoplight, she went across like she went down Green Street. And I was thinking to myself, because I went left, and I thought, she'll be turning around. I didn't know it was open.
Good job.
I guess she knew.
Yeah, they've been closing it some during the day, but I guess with it being a holiday yesterday as well for some folks, they may not even been working yesterday due to the mud and things like that. But it will be. So I hate it because it is a good cut through, and there's going to be, just keep in mind too, there's going to be a lot more congestion on Charlotte Road because it's a 2-lane right now, which is right there at Central High Hill, and also Mountain Street, which is right there at Trinity Christian School. That's going to be a little more congested too, because a lot of folks are going to have to go either or, Charlotte Road or. So
that's right. Yep.
Try to leave a little early and plan ahead.
Yep.
Well, Robbie, is that all you got for us this morning?
That's a mouthful, so we'll see what we can do tomorrow.
All right, Robbie. We'll talk to you then. Thanks.
All right, take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Have a good
Robbie
day.
Samuel with that report from the Mount Vernon Fire District. Let us know what's happening up in the big town of Rutherford, son. We're going to move over to Sue Price, Sunshine Cherry Mountain Fire District after this.
It can be a tough call when it comes time to provide a daycare service for an aging parent or a loved one. You can always depend on Rutherford Life Services for a safe facility that offers medical monitoring, nutritional meals, fun activities, and is a loving environment. Rutherford Life is licensed by the State of North Carolina Division of Aging. They will be glad to answer any questions you may have. Call them at 288-1697. Rutherford Life Services offers a trained staff of professionals who you can entrust your loved one to. Rutherford Life Services is located at 230 Fairground Road in Spindale.
Antibiotics if it would help it more. But
Sue, tell us about Richard this morning. Still got a little bit touch of pneumonia in and waiting on that to get better. We hope Richard gets a lot better. We are sending our thoughts and prayers out to Brother Richard this morning.
Well, good.
He could be.
That's what he needs.
He might
a
be
lot
listening
of prayer.
to us in the hospital.
That's
you
right.
Don't
He
never
could be.
So, what do you got for us this morning?
Well, let's see. I didn't have any calls from the fire department. Don't have any birthdays or anniversaries on the Duncans Creek Church calendar. On my personal calendar, I've got Kim Beatty, so I hope Kim will have a good day today. And Fairview's got a birthday, for Raymond McCurry. So happy birthday to Raymond. And in my announcements, the Golden Valley Community Club is going to be having a blood drive, and that'll be Monday, January 22nd, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. All donors will receive a $20 gift card, one blood long sleeve T-shirt, and a wellness checkup, which includes the blood pressure, pulse, temperature, iron count, and cholesterol screening. So that's a good deal. If you're able to give blood, plan to come out. It says appointments are encouraged. You can visit oneblood.org/donate-now and use sponsor code 55559. So if you want that, didn't get all that, you can call me and I'll be glad to give it to you. It's 245-6529. And so far, that's all I have this morning. Quiet and calm over here, looking for a good day. Hope y'all have one.
Thank you very much, Sue.
We'll talk to you again tomorrow. Have a good Tuesday.
Thanks.
All right, take care.
Sue, with that report from the Sunshine Cherry Mountain Fire District, going to check in with Tina White up in Shingle Hollow after this.
It's a family tradition, caring for your family at a time of sorrow and need. Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services, owned and operated by the Crow family, has been a part of our community for over 65 years. They've been recognized for the highest level of professional service. Crow's pinpoints every service detail to ensure your family has the best service possible. Any questions, call the staff at Crow's 286-2304. They'll be happy to speak with you about pre-funeral needs as well. Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services, 118 College Avenue, Rutherford, or visit them at www.crowmortuary.com.
7:40 on this Tuesday morning. Tina White with us from the Shingle Hollow Fire District. It is currently 37 degrees outside. Looks like it's going to be a rainy day coming up today, but enjoy it regardless. Tina, good morning.
Good morning. It is going to be a rainy day, and I have 38 degrees, so just 1 degree difference in yours.
That's your favorite day, ain't it? Don't you like the rainy days?
I like the rainy days.
Yeah.
I do.
Rainy days and
But I'm
Mondays
sure
always get me down.
Me too.
Ain't that a song?
Yes, by Karen, the one and only Karen Carpenter.
Yeah. If we could go to the mountains, we could have Smoky Mountain rain.
Yeah.
Keeps on falling. Keeps on calling my name.
Boy, Todd's on the
that's
ball
Ronnie
this
Mills
morning.
up in it. He's on top of it.
If it was in Kentucky, we could be in the cold Kentucky rain.
We sure could be.
Elvis.
Well, we just have to be here in Rutherford County.
Yeah, we're in the cold Rutherford County rain.
Well, let's see what's going up here in this cold Shingle Hollow rain drizzling up here. The fire department, they had a structure fire over on Piney Knob Road yesterday, and it was a total loss, but they all came home safe. And Chief Jackson wanted to he said he appreciated Union Mills and Green Hill and Mills Creek for helping them with that because it was a mutual aid thing. And he also said to remind listeners, just like Robbie was saying, it's cold. You got cold nights. If you're using space heaters, use them with caution. Keep stuff away from them, at least 3 feet away, and just be careful. And I like what Robbie said about smoke detectors. If you don't have them, get in touch with a fire department. They can help you get those because they save lives. And let's see what birthdays today. On Pilgrim Way, we have Miss Mary Hansma. Hope she has a wonderful birthday. On my personal calendar, I've got Miss Kim Beatty. She was on the radio call around when I first started listening many, many years ago. So, Kim, if you're listening this morning, happy birthday. And Miss Stephanie Phipps, happy birthday to her. Tomorrow, Gilkey Community Center is having a free lunch from 11 to 11:30. So if you're interested in having a free lunch and you're in the Gilkey area, just stop by over there at the old Gilkey School. And then on Thursday, Trinity Christian School is having an open house from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. If you have any questions, you can call them at 286-3900. Any questions at all. It's such a wonderful school. Come on out and have your questions answered. And then on Saturday, Kevin Lovelace is having the concealed handgun permit course. 8 a.m. it starts at the old Green Hill School. The cost is $60, and his phone number is 429-7476. If you're interested in that course, he's an excellent instructor. And then for Sunday evening, Piney Knob Baptist Church is having a special singing with Rick Strickland. It starts at 6 p.m., and that's Sunday, January 21st. So it sounds like it's going to be a busy weekend up here in Shingle Hollow.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Hope to be there to see Rick on the 21st. I'm going to bring Mama. Mama don't know he's coming to town, so I'm going to surprise Mama. She loves Rick Strickland.
That's awesome.
I'm going to bring her up there and let her partake of some Rick Strickland singing.
Mm-hmm.
She'll love that. Well, Tina, thanks so much.
Tracy, you need to bring Martha, and y'all come up too.
I know it. We'll have to do that. I sure will. We'll make plans to do that.
Have a wonderful Tuesday. God bless you. Stay safe out there, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, we'll see you,
Thank
Tina.
you, Tina. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Tina White with that report from the Shingle Hollow Fire District. Going to move over to Brenda Kelly, Union Mills. We'll do that next.
Jim, have you seen Henson Building Materials' newly remodeled showroom? It's gorgeous.
You mean where they have a full line of hardware and building materials for homeowners and home builders?
I mean where Jamie, Terry, and Tony, their friendly staff, treat me like family. Oh, they're so nice.
Hey, are they taking COVID precautions and have curbside service?
Of course. They're so thoughtful.
I do need some materials, but I don't think they'll fit in our car.
Oh, silly. They have professional delivery so we can get whatever I want.
Henson Building Materials, 177 Duke Street in Forest City.
Building starts here.
15 minutes till the hour of 8 o'clock. Brenda Kelly with us from the Union Mills Fire District. Good morning, Brenda.
Good morning on this terrific Tuesday.
It is definitely a terrific Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm above ground, so that's good.
That always makes it better, don't it?
Yeah. And enjoy life, even if it's cloudy and cold. And, well, it's not windy right now, but it's supposed to get windy, ain't it? It seems like I heard that on 13 News. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's see. I've got 34 degrees on the front porch. I've got one birthday today, and that's Steve Reap. So, Steve, if you're listening, happy birthday. I hope it's the best one yet. And then ways of announcement, Gilkey School Community Center at 217 Gilkey School Road in Gilkey is pleased to introduce free meal program every third Wednesday from 11 a.m. to 1:30. This is takeout only. So come out if you want to get your meal, and you can take it home and eat it, or take it to your car and sit and eat it, or whatever. And everyone's welcome. And so far, I guess that's all I got going on.
All right. Brenda, we appreciate it. Hope you have a good Tuesday. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Okay, have a good one.
All right,
later.
take care.
Brenda Kelly with that report from the Union Mills Fire District. We're going to check in with Luther Gillikin in Ellenboro. We'll do that after you hear this.
Farm Bureau Insurance doesn't hire celebrities to push auto coverage. We think people might like to make decisions based on service and savings, not just because that guy from that show says it's a good idea. Instead of faces you know from your TV, we offer faces you know from your neighborhood, because we're headquartered in North Carolina with local agents right in your town. That's really the only thing we want to be famous for. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance, helping you is what we do best.
In Rutherford County, please call 287-2428.
North Carolina Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Insurance of North Carolina, Inc., Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi, an independent licensee of the Blue Cross and Blue Shield Association.
7:47 on this Tuesday morning. Luther Gillikin with us from the Ellenboro Fire District. Luther, good morning.
Good morning, you two. I hope you're having a good day.
Oh,
We are.
Every day's a good day.
Every day's a good day here at WCAB. Pure
Every
country.
day's a good day.
That's
Mhm.
right.
You get up, get your shoes on. That's a good day.
Just getting up's a good thing, isn't it?
That's right. But it's quiet and it's more just a little bit of moisture falling, getting the ground wet. Not under the trees yet, but it's getting a little wet. But it's quiet this morning. Not a whole lot going on. City Fire Department only had one medical call. Of course, they had it about 2 o'clock this morning. They didn't like that. Other than that, they're quiet this morning, so they just sit there drinking coffee. So you two have a great day up there. Stay cool. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, we'll see you then, Luther. Thanks.
All right, bye now.
Bye-bye. Luther Gillikin with that report from the Ellenboro Fire District. Folks, Granny Bees, they are our sponsor for the morning birthdays and the birthday winner. Our winner will receive a box of those Petafores, compliments of Granny Bees. You can also enjoy a fresh, delicious orange twist. You can get a Long John, you can get a cream-filled donut, or you can get the always favorite original glazed donut. For lunch, stop in and order a Granny Bees sub sandwich or a fresh salad. Granny Bees does beautiful cakes for showers, weddings, birthdays, or any occasion you need a cake. Or if you'd rather have those Petafores, you can get those instead. Granny Bees hours are Tuesday through Friday, 9 until 7. Saturday, 9 until 6. Call them at 286-9012, located at 322 West Main Street in Spindale. If you're celebrating a birthday or anniversary today, give me a call, 287-3356. We're going to have a party in your honor and give away a box of those Petafores, compliments of Pure Country, WCAB, and Granny Bees.
Do you remember driving through the countryside and seeing a leaning barn? You can tell that the barn has withstood a lot of weather, gone through a lot of storms, and stood for many years. I have even seen that some barns are propped up with poles on the leaning side. Well, life can be a lot like those old barns. Our lives go through many storms which batter and beat us down. One day we were strong and steady, but over the years we became broken and even began to lean on one side or the other. That is when we need to pray like the old farmer. Lord, prop us up on our leaning side. I love the passage in Isaiah 40 when the writer says, God energizes those who get tired, gives fresh strength to dropouts. For even young people tire and drop out. Young folk in their prime stumble and fall. But those who wait upon God get fresh strength. They spread their wings and soar like eagles. They run and don't get tired. They walk and don't lag behind. That's like saying, the Lord props us up on the leaning side. This is Bill Hostler with today's key to confident living.
Birthday. Happy birthday today to Chad Smith. He's 51 years old today from Harris. Chad was the only birthday called in, so congratulations, sir. You're the winner of the Pettifor's Compliments of Granny B's and Pure Country, WCAB. Tracy.
Yes.
Birthdays and events throughout history. On this day in 1943, we were just talking about him. Ronnie Millsap was born on this day in 1943.
Well.
Smoky Mountain Rain himself.
We surely were.
1944, Jim Stafford. You remember him? I don't like spiders and snakes.
Yes,
remember him?
I do remember
And he also
that.
sang, the Lady in the Swamp.
The Lady in the Swamp?
In New Orleans, you know, the voodoo lady.
Do what?
Yeah, he did Cow Patty.
Cow Patty? Oh.
Cow Patty. Yeah, but he did Marie
lady-
Laveau. Marie Laveau, that was it.
Okay.
1974, actress Kate Moss was born. On this day in 1919, the 18th Amendment is ratified. That prohibits the sale of alcohol.
Oh, well.
That didn't last long.
It sure didn't. People
1936,
on a
the
roll.
Screen Actors Guild is incorporated. On this day in 1939, daily newspaper comic strip Superman debuts.
Oh, yeah.
1965, Love Potion number 9.
Oh, I love that
peaks
song.
at number 3. NBC on this day in 1973 presents the 440th and final episode of Bonanza.
Oh, my goodness.
1976, the Donnie and Marie show premieres on ABC. I remember that slightly.
I don't remember it at all.
Today is National Fig Newton Day and National Nothing Day.
National Nothing Day?
Nothing Day.
Wow.
You don't have to celebrate anything. You don't have to do anything.
Do you have to do anything?
No.
Oh, well,
Today's
that's a
National
great.
Nothing
Today,
Day.
geez, is a great day then.
It's a wonderful
Nothing Day.
Let's take that in. That's what we should do. We're going to get a hold of Rick Hauser over at James Discount Grocery, find out what's happening in the world.
I bet you Jay's is over there doing a whole lot of something.
He might have some sleds. You don't never know.
You never know about Rick.
Well, you never know, but we're here.
Good morning, sir.
Rolling and ready to go.
All the good stuff that you want to save money on is over at James Discount Grocery.
Yep, including the sleds.
That's right.
So you do have sleds?
We do have
Oh, my goodness.
I didn't even know
Awesome.
that. I just said that.
He just took a wild guess.
We try to keep what's ready to need to be.
Yep.
I dipped into the Buddy Bone bowl yesterday, and I'm almost out of Buddy Bones. So I got to get me some more Buddy Bones over there today.
Yep, got plenty of them.
I'm going to have to go over and get some bullet bones.
Bullet Bones. There you go.
My dog says bullet.
Oh.
Rick, tell us what else you got going on over there.
Well, we got another load of produce coming today. Big load of produce. Be somewhere around lunchtime. So, you want to save money, got to go over to Jay's.
Surely do.
That's right. Go back and find out what all the county's talking about when they save money. That's where they are at Jay's. Rick, tell us where to find you.
Well, we're on Oak Street in Forest City. Look for the big red J. Come on back.
Rick, as always, we appreciate it. We'll talk to you again on Thursday.
We'll be there.
Yes, sir. Y'all come visit.
We
Thanks,
sure will.
bye.
Take care.
Rick Hauser of Jay's Discount Grocery. If you don't know what the fuss is all about, you definitely got to go over to Oak Street and look for the big red J. Go out in behind. There's a shopping place that used to be there years ago.
It used to be,
I can't remember.
was
what
it
that
Food Line or Bilo?
I don't
Seemed
think
like it was a grocery store.
Seemed like it was one of the
One of the-
off-name.
I'm not sure.
No, I don't remember. But anyway, yep, that's where Jay's is. And great deals on everything. And if you see it and you think, well, you know, I'm going to come back later and get that. No, you better
Yeah,
get it
you
while
better
you're
go
there.
get it while you see it.
It probably won't be there again. Folks, been great being here with you on this Tuesday morning. Hope you have a great Tuesday. We're going to make way for Lou Gillum coming into the Blue Room this morning with news and events all around the area. As we say here, folks, be good to each other. It'll all come back around to you.
We promise.
Have a great
Take
Tuesday.
care.
And we'll see you tomorrow.
We surely will.
Bright and early.
NCI News. I'm Mike Rayleigh. It was a big night for former President Donald Trump at the Iowa caucuses. Rival Ron DeSantis edged Nikki Haley for second place. Speaking to elections expert Amy Daisy, she noted that the relatively few voters chose a Republican presidential nominee.
We've got probably 130,000 people who are voting in this Republican caucus, but there's 36.4 million registered Republicans. So a very small percentage of people are making these decisions about who is going to be the nominee on the Republican ballot.
Sunday night, House Speaker Mike Johnson and Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer announced agreement on continuing resolutions to extend government funding in March. There is resistance among some House Republicans, but North Carolina's 2nd District Democratic Congresswoman Deborah Ross tells NCN News this needs to get done now.
Do the right thing and that we all honor our commitment to our constituents.
The United Nations is sounding the alarm over the worsening humanitarian crisis in Gaza. Secretary General Antonio Guterres.
United Nations and our partners cannot effectively deliver humanitarian aid while Gaza is under such heavy, widespread and unrelenting bombardment. This endangers the lives of those who receive aid and those who deliver it.
Greenville police have located the juvenile mother of the baby found in a dumpster on Sunday. The baby is doing well. Resident James Glenn told WITN.
It's real insane. It's real heartbreaking to fathom. It's really crazy.
Some of the coldest air to the North Carolina area has seen in a year or so will be moving in this week. Officials are encouraging people to stay warm. Later in the week, we're going to find ourselves dealing with temperatures closer to the freezing mark or even below. City of White Falls Emergency Services Director Hal Louder told WWAY.
Check on your neighbors. If you've got elderly neighbors, we don't know that if they're doing okay, if their heat's on.
You're listening to NCN News.
Getting older and wiser is a part of life. But like all things, aging has its challenges, and it's often hard to know where to turn for answers. Listen to the AARP Without Limits podcast to get the best information to navigate the challenges of aging in North Carolina. Learn how to live your best life after 50. You can find the latest episodes of AARP Without Limits wherever you listen to your podcasts.
For more than 35 years, the North Carolina Rural Center has been working to secure a more vibrant future for our state's rural people and places. The latest research breaks down the major forces driving change, such as restricted access to quality health care and insufficient health insurance coverage. Our rural communities face challenges often, contributing to poor health outcomes. The Rural Center continues to advocate for progress on these and other important rural issues. Learn more at ncruralcenter.com. NC Rural Center, building vibrant rural communities.
The use of alcohol and tobacco during pregnancy has declined in recent years, but the use of cannabis by expecting mothers has increased. A new study by Duke Health found prenatal cannabis use was associated with the increase in tumors of the central nervous system. A famous ice cream brand comes out against the Gaza war.
Ben & Jerry's.
Its hippie founders remain dedicated to world peace.
We make it all better.
But bitter might be a better word for this spat. Ben & Jerry's board has called for a permanent ceasefire in Gaza, something its parent company Unilever has not done. There was already in-company friction over Ben & Jerry's earlier attempt to stop selling its ice cream in occupied Palestinian territories, leading the Simon Wiesenthal Center to call for a consumer boycott. No comment from Unilever on this latest development. Vicki Barker, CBS News, London.
The hospitality and food industries continue to rebound after more than 2 years of restrictions due to the pandemic. Lynn Menges, president and CEO of the North Carolina Restaurant and Lodging Association, tells NCN News.
Now in North Carolina, we do have bars. They're open to the public. And not surprisingly, any entity in the state that serves food that has to be time and temperature controlled is regulated by the State Department of Public Health and local health departments.
It was a big night for a popular HBO drama at the Emmys.
Succession won 6 awards, including Best Drama Series, its third in its final season.
And the Emmy goes to Succession.
FX's The Bear won Best Comedy for its first season. The winner of the Emmy for Best Actress in a Comedy went to an emotional Quinta Brunson for her portrayal of a teacher in a show she created, Abbott Elementary. It was the first time a black actress has won that award in more than 40 years. The award show aired on Fox. Christopher Cruz, CBS News.
Mike Rayleigh, NCN News.
More music, WCAB.
This is Dakota Livesay chronicling another true story taken from the 1800s, a time known to all as the Old West. When someone makes an item that becomes famous, that person's name is usually associated with the item, such as Henry Ford and the Ford automobile, and Samuel Colt's pistol. On January 15, 1831, James Black made an item to which the user, not the maker, got his name attached.
Listening to the radio, driving in your car. Radio gets results. Radio is there no matter where you are. Radio gets results. When you need to get your message through, people really do listen to you. Coming through loud and clear, no matter what you're telling, no matter what you're selling, everyone will hear. Radio gets results. Radio gets results. Radio gets results. Radio gets results.
We are 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB, Rutherfordton.
James Black was born in New Jersey in 1800. For 10 years, he apprenticed under a silversmith in Philadelphia. At the age of 18, he moved to Washington, Arkansas, and opened his own business. Black discovered a way to harden steel so it would cut hickory for an hour and still keep an edge to shave with. And in January 1830, a 35-year-old soft-spoken Southern aristocrat by the name of Jim Boy stopped by his place with a wooden pattern of a special knife. While most people of that time preferred using guns as weapons, Jim Boy developed a minor reputation with a knife. According to Boy, a knife is always loaded. On January 15, 1831, James Black finished the knife. It was 15 inches overall and weighed 2 pounds. Although it was considered a single-edged knife, the tip was sharp on the backside. On the back of the blade was a half-inch thick piece of brass. During a fight, the brass tended to hold an opponent's knife when it was struck. Jim Boy and that knife went on to become a legend. James Black, on the other hand, faded into obscurity because 7 years later his wife died and James took to his bed. During this time, his father-in-law, who disliked him, attacked James with an iron bar. Although Black recovered, he had lost his eyesight and his memory, which included all of his steel-hardening secrets. He died in the late 1850s as an insane man. You've just heard another story from Old West Radio. I'm Dakota Livesay.
There's a new business in Rutherford County called Southside Pizza, owned and operated by none other than the owner of Gregor's Original. So you know it's got to be delicious. They're located right across from Florence Baptist Church at 235 South Powell Street in Forest City, offering wings, pizza by the slice, a salad bar, grinders, pasta dishes, or specialty pizzas. Dine in or call in your orders, 828-305-7867. That's Southside Pizza on Powell Street in Forest City. Open Tuesday through Thursday, 11 until 8, Friday and Saturdays, 11 till 9, closed Sunday and Monday. There are plenty of drugstores in Rutherford County, but not all of them offer the same personal customer service that is offered at the Medicine Box of Rutherfordton. Laura Hodge and her team have trusted experience and professional service. You're not just a number to them, you're a friend. Make the Medicine Box of Rutherfordton your hometown drugstore at 200 Charlotte Road in Rutherfordton. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, Saturdays 9 to 1, 287-7117. Imagine getting the tractor you've always wanted. Well, now you can. Stop by NC Tractor and Farm Supply, talk with Phil Sheehan and his professional staff, and let them help you find the perfect Massey Ferguson tractor that's right for you. Any questions you have, they'll be happy to answer. Stop in today, 299 Railroad Avenue, NC Tractor and Farm Supply, 828-288-0395. Good morning. Your forecast for today is going to be cloudy with highs around 45, but that wind chill as low as 25 degrees. Clear tonight, lows around 15, but that wind chill as low as 6 degrees. For tomorrow, sunshine, highs around 45, that wind chill as low as 6 degrees. Clear overnight, lows around 20. For Thursday, partly cloudy, highs around 50, then partly cloudy overnight. Chance of a wintry mix. Look for lows around 30 degrees. We are Pure Country, 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB, Rutherfordton. And weather this hour has been brought to you by NC Tractor Supply. Right now we're at 37 degrees. Now the coldest air of 2024 and of the winter season is arriving today. Now while many have been able to get into the 40s today, now that Arctic front is going to move today, and then eventually the temperatures are going to start dropping into the 20s by later this afternoon as this cold front moves across western North Carolina. Now it feels like temperatures today are going to eventually range from the 10s into the 20s. Now, many will likely experience a midnight high temperature before the temperatures begin to fall throughout the rest of today and into tomorrow morning. Thus, it will be our next, what they're calling, this is our next weather warn day. The coldest morning comes tomorrow, when temperatures are expected to dip into the single digits and low teens area-wide. The coldest morning so far this winter happened on January the 5th, when the temperature fell to 18 degrees at the Asheville Regional Airport. When the wind is factored in, the temperature, it feels well below zero. So tomorrow, when the kids are waiting on the bus, make sure they're bundled up good. Expect a brief warm-up later this week. We've got another shot of Arctic air moving in toward the weekend. Now, our forecast looks like this, and this is, I'm going to do the extended forecast. I'm going to go ahead through today and through the rest of the week. Now, cloudy today. We do have that chance of showers, highs warming around 50, but we're looking for wind gusts to move in and look for that temperature to start to drop. Now, cloudy tonight, scattered showers, lows tonight around 34. Now, tomorrow, cloudy, highs around 45, that wind chill making it more like 25 degrees. Clear tomorrow night, lows around 15, but that wind chill is going to make it feel more like 6. Then for Wednesday, tomorrow is Wednesday, isn't it? Yeah. Sunny with highs around 45, but that wind chill is low as 6 degrees tomorrow. Got to bundle those kids up. Wind chill low as 6 tomorrow. Clear tomorrow night, lows around 20, and then as we get toward the weekend, Thursday, it's going to be a little warmer. Highs around 50, but Thursday night, temperature drops. We got a chance of something, maybe a wintry mix, with lows around 30 degrees on Thursday. Now, Friday morning, chance of snow showers, highs around 45 eventually, and then that's going to blow up too, because by Friday night it's going to drop around 15 degrees, but that wind chill around 2 degrees. And then as we get to Sunday, the high Sunday is going to be 41, but that wind chill 6 degrees. And then Sunday night, 21 degrees for the lows. Well, we'll just keep watching. Like everything else in Rutherford County or in North Carolina, if you don't like the weather, just stick around because it's going to change. Well, folks across the country took to the streets and to the churches celebrating the late Dr. Martin Luther King yesterday. The 3-day celebration in Rutherford County began on Saturday morning with a prayer breakfast held at the Rutherfordton Presbyterian Church. More than 100 participants enjoyed breakfast and a message delivered by Reverend Dwight Davenport, pastor of the Macedonia AME Zion Church in Swannanoa. Sunday afternoon, Reverend Mary Scott, pastor of the Mount Zion AME Zion Church in Marion, and the Reverend Dr. In Young Lee, pastor of the First United Methodist Church of Rutherfordton, were the featured speakers at the Martin Luther King Community Service at the Piney Ridge CME Church in Union Mills. Then yesterday morning, the annual Martin Luther King Walk was held, commemorating the peaceful marches led by King. Participants gathered at the Rutherfordton Town Hall, marched up Main Street to the lawn of the courthouse. The Reverend Tony Ballou, rector of the St. Francis and St. Gabriel's Episcopal Churches in Rutherfordton, shared some remarks. At the conclusion of the event, Cedric Hamilton recited a portion of Martin Luther King's most famous speech, and that was originally delivered on August 28, 1963, during the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom. Well, the Rutherford County Board of Education adopted their school calendar for 2024-2025 school year at the board meeting on January the 9th. The calendars were adopted unanimously. According to a report from the Daily Courier, the Rutherford County schools operated on 3 separate calendar schedules. Most follow the RCS calendar, while Forest City Dunbar Elementary operates on a year-round schedule, and the Rutherford Early College High School, the REACH program. They operate on a calendar more likely aligned with Isothermal Community College. Now, the newly adopted calendars, like those with a growing number of North Carolina school systems, begin earlier in August than is technically allowed according to the state rules governing school calendars. For the past several years, Rutherford County schools and other school systems have followed calendars that allow the first semester to end at the Christmas break, including final exams, with the second semester beginning when the students return to class in January. The total number of instructional days remains at 180 as required by law. Local education leaders and others across North Carolina have said previously that the current state rules for school calendars are unfair and not in the best interest of student achievement. The Department of Public Instruction, meanwhile, has essentially acknowledged that there is action that the state can take against school systems that ignore the state calendar rules, as the law includes no penalties. The calendar rules were put in place about 20 years ago, believed to be driven by the tourism industry. Rutherford County School Superintendent Dr. David Sutton told the board that feedback from principals and teachers over the past years has been positive, and that the educators are enthusiastic about the first semester ending at the Christmas break. With the new calendars, the majority of the students will begin on Monday, August the 12th. The last day in December will be on Friday, December the 20th. Classes will resume on Monday, January the 6th. The last day for students will be on Friday, May the 23rd. Now, for Forest City Dunbar Elementary, students will begin the new school year on Monday, July the 15th. The last day for students in December will be Friday, December 13th. Students return to class January the 6th. The last day for students will be Tuesday, June the 10th. Now, the REACH students will begin the new school year on Thursday, August the 8th. The last day in December will be Friday, December 20th. Students return on Monday, January the 6th. The last day for students will be Friday, May 23rd. In other business, at the meeting, the board officially recognized school performance results from the previous year. According to Dr. Sutton, our schools continue to demonstrate remarkable progress toward academic recovery following the setbacks associated with COVID-19. He also said he noted that the Rutherford County School performance grades very, very closely resemble our pre-pandemic performance. Schools recognized for exceeding expected growth were Ellenboro Elementary School, Forest City Dunbar, Harris Elementary, and RS Central High School. Schools recognized for having met expected growth were Cliffside, East Rutherford, Forest Hunt, Mount Vernon Ruth, Reach, Rutherfordton Elementary, Spindale Elementary, and Sunshine Elementary School. Also, 2 schools were recognized for their outstanding graduation rates for 2023. East High School had a rate of 97.25%, while Reach had a graduation rate of 100%. Also, music educator Michael Henderson, who teaches at Chase Middle School, was recognized for having recently earned certification by the National Board for Professional Teaching Students. So congratulations to Michael. Well, a brand new program designed to help students and staff stay as healthy as possible while saving valuable time and money for parents has launched in the Rutherford County School System. A telehealth service, TELE-health service, operated by Atrium Health, is now available in 2 Rutherford County elementary schools, with the other elementary schools scheduled to come online by the first week of next month. Now, on Monday, telehealth became a reality for Forest Hunt and for Forest City Dunbar schools. Ultimately, we hope the program's expansion will include our middle and high schools, but those additions will likely come along in a subsequent phase yet to be determined, that according to Rutherford County School Superintendent Dr. David Sutton, who told the Board of Education on Tuesday night. He went on to say, "We're really excited to introduce the Atrium Health Levine Children's School-Based Virtual Care Program in Rutherford County Schools." He said it's a great initiative that will enhance the range and variety of quality healthcare options available to our students and contribute to their overall good health and well-being. The program will not only provide convenience for busy parents and families, but also promote a healthier and happier school environment. Now, the program specifically offers care for acute and chronic non-emergent medical needs, point-of-care testing, and sample collection when medically indicated. Any needed medications can be electronically prescribed, with the order sent to the pharmacy, most convenient to the patient and the family. Now, common illnesses treated at the schools using the virtual care program include allergies, coughs, colds, ear pain, flu, pink eye, rash, sore throat, and stomach aches. Now, when a student or staff member is not feeling well, they can request a virtual visit. A medical professional on site will connect the patient to a virtual provider to start the visit. If it's for a child, the parent or guardian gives consent. Parents may also join by phone or by video. Now, the provider performs an examination with virtual technology. They give a diagnosis and a treatment plan. If the condition is minor and not contagious, the patient is able to return to class or go back to work.
Cremation Services, 118 College Avenue, Rutherford, or visit them at www.crowmortuary.com.
We'll get to our obituaries in just a second. Now, if the provider does perform that examination. We had a light flicker in here just a second. We have a lot of power surges coming through this building. They give the diagnosis, and if the child or the patient is not contagious, they will go back to class or go back to work. Now, the program is 100% covered by Medicaid. Depending on insurance plans, the patient would be responsible for the copays and deductibles for these services. Financial assistance would be available for the uninsured. Scott Hopper, principal of Forest Hunt, is pleased so far with the service at his school. He said, "I have been surprised by how much we've used it in these first few days." He said on Thursday afternoon. He went on to say, "We have already had a student tested and diagnosed with strep. We had a student with an ear infection who was seen. The student was not contagious and was able to return to class." He went on to say that the service is great. Students can see a medical professional almost immediately. Parents don't have to take the time to make an appointment, transport the student to a doctor's office. Missing work, Hopper went on to say, this reduces the burden on the parents, and the student gets the medical attention quicker that they need. Now, officials agree that the program is good for students and families as it eliminates travel and care coordination and is easily accessible. Long term, the program is expected to help reduce absenteeism, increasing seat time in class. Officials also say the program has a direct economic benefit, reducing missed time at work for parents, helping reduce avoidable emergency room and urgent care visits. Now, whether they are facing minor illnesses or general health concerns, the program ensures that our students receive timely expert care that, according to Dr. Sutton, privacy and confidentiality are top priorities. The virtual care platform adheres to the highest standards. Rutherford County school officials and board members were first introduced to the Atrium's program last summer, and a presentation was made back in June before the Board of Education, highlighting the program in Cleveland County schools. Dr. Sutton went on to say, "I look forward to watching the program expand in the coming weeks and months to come." Wish they'd had that back when I was in school. That would have saved a lot of time for Mama having to get off work, come pick us up, take us to the doctor. A lot of advances since we were kids. Our local obituaries, we'll take a look at those. That's next, being brought to you by Crow's Mortuary.
It's a family tradition, caring for your family at a time of sorrow and need. Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services, owned and operated by the Crow family, has been a part of our community for over 65 years. They've been recognized for the highest level of professional service. Crow's pinpoints every service detail to ensure your family has the best service possible. Any questions, call the staff at Crow's 286-2304. They'll be happy to speak with you about pre-funeral needs as well. Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services, 118 College Avenue, Rutherford, or visit them at www.crowmortuary.com.
William Burt Sigmund passed away on Saturday, January the 6th. A memorial service will be held at 2 o'clock on Saturday at the Waldensian Presbyterian Church in Valdez. The family will receive friends from 12:15 until 1:45 at the church. The family is requesting that the form of gifts in his memory be made to the Waldensian Presbyterian Church, Broughton Hospital, or to Fairfield Mountain Ministries. Online condolences may be made at washburndorsey.com. Washburn and Dorsey Funeral Home in charge of the arrangements for William Burt Sigmund. We'll have complete obituaries this morning at 11:30, and then tomorrow morning at this same time. Coffee for the Soul is next.
Good morning. I'm Pastor Lee Coyle. Welcome to Coffee for the Soul, a brief devotion designed to jumpstart your service to Christ today. Nothing gets my body and spirit going in the morning like a hot cup of coffee and a fresh challenge from God's Word. As we continue Proverbs week here at Coffee for the Soul, we will consider another word to the wise from the book of Proverbs. Let me ask, have you ever heard or said, just follow your heart? Now that sounds like good advice, doesn't it? It especially sounds good to someone whose heart belongs to Christ. However, the Holy Scripture never tells us to follow our heart. Scripture never says, trust your heart or even your gut. It does, however, very often encourage us to trust in the Lord. One such occasion is in Proverbs 3, verse 5. The Scripture says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not lean on your own understanding. Wow, what a powerful word. A life-altering invitation. Trust in the Lord, not in oneself or in one's heart. You see, the heart of sin, flawed humanity, is fickle. But the heart of God, as revealed in His Word, is constant, true, holy, loving, and always right. Thus the Scripture follows the words, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding, with the words, in all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make your paths straight. Trust in the Lord God, seeking His leadership in your life, and He will guide you in the way of blessing. That sounds similar to what Jesus told His disciples while in the upper room on the night He was betrayed. In John 14:1, Jesus said, let not your heart be troubled. Believe in God. Believe also in me. The key to peace of heart and life is to trust in God no matter what comes our way. So I challenge you to say no to trusting your heart, but say yes to trusting in the Lord, for He is good. Now that is coffee for the soul.
If you need a legal consultation regarding wills, real estate, closings, Medicaid planning, or just legal representation, contact attorneys Gerald N. Willis, Kent Baldwin at the Arledge Law Firm on East Court Street in Rutherfordton. They offer years of experience and expertise. Arledge Law Firm is your local professional law firm that really cares about their clients, and it shows. Whatever the situation you're facing, call 828-287-3338. Let the professional team go to work for you.
Robbins Paint and Carpet is a friend of folks who do their own jobs around the house and friends of the professional. And they're the home of Benjamin Moore premium quality paint. Benjamin Moore goes on easy the first time, every time, so save yourself some time. And Robbins also provides expert help and advice to make every project a success. Call on the team at Robbins Paint and Carpet and Floor Covering today, 245-8801. That's 245-8801. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, 206 Commercial Drive in Forest City.
22 minutes past 8 o'clock. Sports coming up in just a few minutes. 37 degrees currently. Well, hold on to your hat on this one now. Jesus Christ is said in many places, including church and in Bible study. But one mother in Tennessee said her 7-year-old was written up in school for saying Jesus Christ. Shauna Coleman said she got a call from her son's first grade teacher telling her that the boy had said a bad word that day. She was okay, so what did he say? She asked the teacher, and the teacher replied, he said Jesus Christ. The disciplinary note from Hope Sullivan Elementary School, dated January the 4th, said he said Jesus Christ when he dropped his Legos he was cleaning up from recess. The note also checks off a box that said unacceptable language and another box that reads, had conference with student. Now, the mother said, never in my life have I heard a public school that you cannot say Jesus Christ. And she said it wasn't that he said the word, it was how he said it because he dropped the Legos. That according to Coleman. Coleman also said she was not aware of any policy within the school district about not saying Jesus Christ. When the school district's documents were investigated, nothing was found indicating that Jesus Christ was considered profanity and not allowed to be said in the school. DeSoto County Schools released a statement in response to that, said that students within the district would not be reprimanded from simply saying Jesus Christ. All those district schools and district officials said they could not comment on specific student situations. They said it is possible that a student could be corrected for a disrespectful use of Jesus Christ's name. So, could the child have said, help me, Jesus, maybe, when he dropped them? I've heard people say that, or he could have heard mom and daddy say that in a way of, being aggravated and just saying it. But I don't know, a 7-year-old child, kids are gonna repeat everything we say. At least he didn't say some of the words I say sometimes. And I don't say meaning. I hope Tracy didn't hear that. Coming up on 25 minutes past 8 o'clock, sports from NCNN is coming up next. Uh-oh, she heard. Wednesday night, tomorrow night, we have got Tar Heel basketball. I see that look. Coming up, we got the Tar Heels tomorrow night, UNC and Louisville. It's going to be a late game tip-off, not until 9 o'clock here on WCAB.
NCN Sports, good morning. I'm Tony Rixby. The Carolina Hurricanes playing a matinee on Monday afternoon at PNC Arena in Raleigh, and it was not a good one for the Canes as the Los Angeles Kings finally got a win by erupting in the final stanza. AP correspondent Dave Ferry reports.
The Kings stopped their 8-game winless streak by downing the Hurricanes 5-2 in Raleigh. Los Angeles scored 4 times in the third period, beginning with Philip Deneau's goal 61 seconds in. Alex Laferriere and Pierre-Luc Dubois also scored in the first 5:20 of the third. Trevor Moore had 2 goals for the Kings, who were in an 0-7-1 funk. Moore's empty netter was his 20th goal of the season. David Riddick turned back 30 shots for the Kings. Carolina ended an 8-game point streak despite goals from Jordan Martinook and Jack Drury. I'm Dave Ferry.
In the NFL playoffs yesterday, the Bills quarterback comes up big in a playoff win against the Steelers that had to be delayed for a day. Gene Battaglia has more from Buffalo.
Bills quarterback Josh Allen threw for 3 touchdown passes. He also had a 52-yard run for a score as the Bills outlasted the Pittsburgh Steelers 31-17. With the heavy snow in western New York this weekend, Bills head coach Sean McDermott was pleased. Everything came off okay.
I was glad that we didn't have to move locations. I was starting to get a little bit worried about that. You play all season long to earn a home playoff game, and not only for our sake, but for our fans' sake.
Buffalo will now host Kansas City this Sunday night in the divisional round. Gene Battaglia, Orchard Park, New York.
Bucs beating the Eagles yesterday 32-9. Quarterback Baker Mayfield.
We worked extremely hard to get a chance to be in the playoffs, and we just wanted an opportunity, and our guys came out and played really, really well.
One game yesterday in ACC basketball. In that one, Boston College holding off Notre Dame 63-59. You're listening to NCN Sports.
Medicaid eligibility has expanded in North Carolina. Are you an hourly worker working in a restaurant or in construction? Are you working in a child care facility or providing home health care? Are you self-employed, or maybe you're a farmer or a recently discharged veteran? Health care is now within your reach at medicaid.nc.gov. Keep yourself and your family healthy. Enroll now at medicaid.nc.gov. That's medicaid.nc.gov. This message brought to you by Care for Carolina.
In North Carolina, child care centers are closing. Rates of depression and anxiety are rising in youth, and kids are going to bed hungry. This cannot be the future for our state's almost 3 million children. That's why NC Child is here, and we are advancing solutions that will help kids get the education they deserve, the health care they require, and the food they need. Learn more about how NC Child is helping all kids at ncchild.org. NC Child, the voice for North Carolina's children.
An AFC West team, the first to interview Jim Harbaugh for another NFL head coaching job. Gethin Coolbaugh with details.
Jim Harbaugh has interviewed with the Los Angeles Chargers for their head coaching vacancy a week after he led the University of Michigan to a national title. The Chargers announced Harbaugh's interview on Monday without confirming when it took place. He is the 8th coaching candidate to interview with the Chargers since the in-season firing of coach Brandon Staley. The 60-year-old Harbaugh has an 89-25 record in 9 seasons coaching his alma mater. Before that, he went 44-19-1 in 4 seasons as San Francisco's coach and took the 49ers to the Super Bowl after the 2012 season. I'm Gethin Coolbaugh.
Top 25 college basketball, Marquette over Villanova. Tony Rixby, NCN Sports.
Good morning. Your forecast for today is going to be cloudy with highs around 45, but that wind chill as low as 25 degrees. Clear tonight, lows around 15, but that wind chill as low as 6 degrees. For tomorrow, sunshine, highs around 45, that wind chill as low as 6 degrees. Clear overnight, lows around 20. For Thursday, partly cloudy, highs around 50, then partly cloudy overnight, chance of a wintry mix. Look for lows around 30 degrees. We are Pure Country, 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB, Rutherfordton.
Hey guys, welcome back to the hiking vlog.
How are you going live right now? We're literally halfway up a mountain. I haven't had service since we got here.
I just switched to Carolina West Wireless and got a new iPhone 15 totally free on a reliable network, so I can reach my followers from anywhere.
Maybe I should switch?
Activate and they'll throw in a free iPad and Apple Watch. Bundling it together saves over $1,700.
Okay, I'm sold.
Ready, set, go with Carolina West Wireless. See representative for details or visit carolinawest.com/terms and conditions. Offer expires March 31st, 2024.
Compassion, commitment, and professionalism. These are the qualities family members need at a time of sorrow. That's why families in Rutherford County turn to Harrelson Funeral Home. The professional staff at Harrelson Funeral Home in Forest City understands your sadness, your loneliness, and your need for guidance. You'll know when you turn to Harrelson Funeral Home that your deepest concerns will be felt. You need someone to listen and guide you through the process of planning a funeral. That's why you need Harrelson Funeral Home. To make it easier on you at that difficult time, plan early for services you'll want for your loved ones. Call Harrelson Funeral Home today. That phone number is 657-6383. See why Harrelson Funeral Home is the choice for you. 1251 Highway 221A, Forest City.
Don't let the pest bug you when Hutchins Pest Control is as close as a phone call. Honest, dependable, professional, and on-time service is the reason they continue to be voted best in pest control. Licensed in North and South Carolina and fully insured and bonded. Free estimates when you call Hutchins Pest Control, and you can be sure that job is going to be done right. That's Hutchins Pest Control. Call them today at 287-5171, and they'll be right there.
Are you turning 65, or are you losing group health insurance? Give us a call at Insurance Service Associates. My name is Dwayne Hunt, and I represent all the coverages for Medicare Advantage, Medicare supplements, prescription drug plans, and major medical. Give us a call at 245-5301 and let us see what we can do for you. Or drop by the office at 245 East Main Street in Forest City. That's Insurance Service Associates.
29 minutes before 9 o'clock, 37 degrees, just a light rain falling in the area. And those colder temperatures are on the way, so be prepared for that. If you've got an elderly neighbor in your neighborhood, check on them. Make sure whatever heat source they're using, whether it's kerosene, wood, whatever, check on them. Make sure that they're okay. Well, a death investigation is underway in Buncombe County after an employee was found entrapped in a local car wash. The Weaverville Police Department responded to Zip's Car Wash at 1 Gill Road on Saturday, shortly after 6:30 p.m., with the fire department and EMS following a report of a traumatic injury at the location. Now, upon arrival, the first responders located the employee entrapped in equipment located within the car wash. They were pronounced dead at the scene. Investigators identified the employee as 26-year-old Carolina Franks of Buncombe County. The North Carolina Department of Labor, OSHA, is leading the investigation in this death investigation. Well, a Yancey County toddler is dead after what the Sheriff's Office is calling a tragic incident. According to a post on the Sheriff's Office Facebook page, first responders answered a 911 call from a Lower Browns Creek home on Saturday evening. An 18-month-old child was tragically involved in an accident, resulting in a devastating loss. But there is no report on what, and an investigation is underway. The Sheriff's Office said it requested help from the North Carolina Highway Patrol. Sheriff Shane Hilliard expressed condolences to the family in the post, adding that no other details about this incident would be released at this time. He is just asking that the family be kept in prayers. And sadly, Greenville police found the juvenile mother of a baby found in a dumpster on Sunday. On Monday, officials said the mother, who was not identified, was located later on Sunday after the baby was found. Detectives have contacted the North Carolina Department of Social Services to assist with the investigation. At this time, no charges have been filed. Now, police say that the baby is doing well at the ECU Health Medical Center. Officers responded to 1547 Bridal Circle at around 10:23 on Sunday morning for a welfare check. The caller stated that a child was in a dumpster near an apartment building. The infant appeared to be 1 or 2 days old. The Greenville Fire Department and Rescue transported the infant to ECU Health Medical Center for evaluation, and they are needing help with this investigation. Well, the South Carolina Department of Motor Vehicles has made life a whole lot easier for people in South Carolina. They're now offering express services at local grocery stores, such as renewing your vehicle registration. The South Carolina Department of Motor Vehicles said the services are now available at the Columbia Kroger, on Roberts Branch Parkway, also available at the Publix in Greer and at the Somerville location on State Road. Now, officials said more kiosks are going to be arriving at other locations. Now, that's something I want to see work. Now, all you have to do is scan your driver's license or enter your driver's license plate number, and the last 6 digits of your VIN number. Pay for your registration fee with a credit or debit card, and it's going to print your registration with the stickers right there at the kiosk. That's it. No standing in line, no waiting on somebody to get 15 tags in front of you. Just walk up to the machine. You got your stickers. All right, let's see what we can. Okay. We talked about the bath mat. What was the dirtiest place in your bathroom? And you would normally think maybe it'd be the toilet. No, it was your bath mat. All right. Here's 11 things you should never keep in your bathroom. 11 things you should never store in your bathroom. Never keep your medicine in the bathroom. Don't keep your medicine in the medicine cabinet. And it's not saying it just be ironic, but medicines and vitamins should be stored at room temperature between 68 and 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Keeping them in a moisture-filled room like your bathroom can make them less potent or cause them to go bad before their expiration date. That according to the U.S. National Library of Medicine. Don't keep towels in your bathroom. Now, bathrooms are the perfect breeding ground for mold and mildew, and your towels are easily susceptible to these gross fungi. It's fine to keep one towel hung up in the bathroom as long as you swap it out once a week. I'm assuming it's a hand towel, not the towel you're going to dry with. Turning on an exhaust fan can help dry the room out and help your damp towel dry faster. Don't keep your bathrobe in the bathroom. Another bit of ironic advice, keep bathrobes out of the bathroom. Now, just like towels, your damp robe can harbor bacteria, and humidity can give them a nasty odor, or more of a musty odor. Keep them in your closet where they'll stay dry, or keep them on a hook just kind of outside the bathroom. Books. Don't keep books in the bathroom. It can be nice having some reading material available while you're in the bathroom, but the books and magazines that are kept in the bathroom will absorb moisture, leaving you with wrinkled pages and deteriorating binding. Don't keep your jewelry in the bathroom. I know, you take your necklace off, you take your rings off, you set them on the bathroom counter, you walk out and leave them. Well, jewelry boxes are generally kept on dressers and vanities for a good reason. The humidity from your bathroom can make jewelry tarnish more quickly than normal, especially when it comes to sterling silver. Store your jewelry in a cool, dry place. Keeping it airtight in an airtight bag is another effective method. Don't keep your toothbrush in the bathroom. Okay. All the rumors that you've heard are true. According to a 2012 study from Manchester University in England, found that your toothbrush may house more than 10 million bacteria, and a portion of that comes from, well, when you flush the toilet and it sprays around the room, well, it kind of gets on your toothbrush. So keep your toothbrush as germ-free as possible. Rinse and air dry it after each use. And if you choose to store it in the bathroom, close the toilet lid before you flush, and definitely don't store your toothbrush near the toilet. Don't keep your makeup in the bathroom either, ladies. Leaving your prized makeup products in the bathroom exposes them to a lot of unwanted heat and moisture, which allows mold and other bacteria to spread and make your makeup go bad faster. And like toothbrushes, makeup brushes are also bound to get contaminated with water that sprays from your toilet water. So that's something you definitely do not want touching your face. Don't keep your perfume in the bathroom. Heat and perfume don't mix. Experts at perfume.org say that fluctuations in temperature, the kind that can occur when you take a steamy bath or a steamy shower, can destroy the molecular integrity of your fragrance and cause it to go sour. Don't keep your nail polish in the bathroom. Most nail polishes will last about 2 years, but leaving them in those bottles in the bathroom can make them go bad a whole lot faster. So toss nail polish that doesn't blend, or if it's too thick or it looks crumbly. Again, heat and humidity are the culprits. avoid leaving your nail polish in the bathroom. Razor blades. It's fine to keep your current razor in the shower, but extra razor blades should be left outside the bathroom. Otherwise, the humidity may rust or dull them before you even get a chance to even use them. Good housekeeping reports. Drying razors after each shave can help them be more effective longer. If you live in an older house, you may want to keep them really away from the bathroom. We love to sing in the shower, but humidity can do serious damage to your cell phone. So don't take your cell phone into the bathroom. If you need your tunes in the morning or if you need your morning news while you shower, invest in a shower radio. They're still available, or a waterproof speaker. Now that you've conquered what you shouldn't keep in the bathroom, well, I'll look ahead and see what else I can find. Wait a minute, I got something else here. It's 20 minutes before 9 o'clock. Those of you who have to be at work at 9 o'clock, you got 20 minutes to get there. Okay, a lot of people don't believe in this, and they believe it's and this is just for fun. Don't take a lot of this part seriously. This is dealing with the zodiac. And like I said, don't take it seriously because this is just for fun. And a lot of people think this is evil. But, I mean, you know, it's just for fun. Don't take it seriously. So what is in store for you this year? While hard work and smart decisions and compatible relationships ultimately determine where we are in life, there are some moments when things just seem just a bit luckier. It's like the universe is on our side and all the stars are suddenly lining up for us. If you follow astrology, that's pretty accurate. Some signs are lucky all year long, while others are luckier at certain points in the year because of the positioning of the planets. So what can we expect this year? Are you the luckiest zodiac this year? Well, who is the luckiest in 2024? It's Aquarius. Those born under the sign of Aquarius are said to be the luckiest zodiac in 2024 and apt to feel in their zodiac element this year. Instead of always being told they're ahead of their time, these friendly, intelligent folk will finally feel in sync with their times. What a minute, what? You're Aquarius. Okay, let me start this one over for Tracy. Okay. Okay, if you are born Aquarius, Aquarians are said to be the luckiest zodiac in 2024 and are apt to feel in their zodiac element. Instead of always being told they're ahead of their time, these friendly, intelligent folk will finally feel in sync with the times, and times are a-changing. Here's what... About time. It's about time. Wait till we get down to Gemini. Let's see what it says for me. Well, I'm going to go through in order. Okay, Aries is next. Your lucky month is going to be July. Your challenging month is going to be October. Now, for you Aries, born between March 21st and April 19th, this looks like a year of lucky breaks for you, Aries. July is your best month, with your ruler Mars and lucky Jupiter transitioning your house of socializing and communication. You're bound to get the respect you've always been craving from your peers. In addition, you may find a new person flirting with you in the most adorable way, maybe even someone compatible with your zodiac sign. With the sun opposite your sign in October, you could feel a little depleted energy-wise, but by Halloween, you'll be bouncing back, costume and all. Taurus, April 20th through May 20th. Your lucky month, of course, will be May. Your challenging month is November. The luck you feel may be more like a sense of relief rather than jumping up and down feeling, but that's just fine. You've born under the sign of Taurus, honor stability above all else, and you will feel much more grounded thanks to some big retrograde ending, leading to money flowing your way. Oops. May is your month when you celebrate your birthday season and can also rejoice in the sun. Mercury, Venus, and Jupiter all partying at your sign. If you have to be a little more low-key in November, though, with the sun weighing on you and Pluto challenging you, but that's okay. You'll do well when you slow down. Gemini, this is me. My lucky month is May too, and my challenging month is going to be December. Luck is coming your way in the year ahead. Does that mean I'm going to win the lottery finally? Luck is coming your way in the year ahead, dear Gemini. Oh, boy. Jupiter. I don't think so. I'm too old for that. Jupiter is the planet of good fortune and expansion. Oh, I'll get that house I want.
That's
That's what I want. Okay, let me. I think there's some Geminis. Listen, I better shut up. Jupiter is the planet of good fortune and expansion, and in late May, just in time for your birthday season, it will roll into your sign. If you've been wondering when your career and financial status would jump to the next level, you will be happily surprised by what 2024 brings. The end of the year may test your meeting with the sun and your ruler Mercury in opposite of your sign, but no matter, after almost a whole year in the spotlight, sit back, watch the drama, but just don't engage in it. There we go. Cancer. This is my nephews, May and September. May's is a good month, September's is a bad month. You can expect serious issues in your life come to a head in 2024, Cancer, but in a good way. This won't necessarily be a year of bad luck for you. Or good luck either, but it will definitely be a year of clarity and success. You don't need any surprises. Thanks to Pluto's move into your house of partnerships, you'll be happy to see that you are surrounded by those you can trust in 2024. May sees lucky Jupiter move into your house of endings and new beginnings. This keeps with your theme of releasing what no longer works in your life and making room for the new and fabulous. Relationships that matter deepen and thrive. You will find yourself one of the happiest in the zodiac signs this year. Let September unfold as it will, rather than trying to push your luck. That's a pressure on you to only say nice things or nothing at all. Leo, your lucky month is July. Your challenging month is next month, February. This is a very lucky year for you, Leo. You have to remember one thing. Let others take care of you a little bit more. You will want to be the captain of every team, but you will receive the most fortunate surprises when you hang back a little. In July, you will have the sun entering your sign along with lucky Jupiter bouncing through your house of friends and community. A friendship may even turn romantic. Your challenging month is next month. It's a little tense at times with Jupiter still squaring your sun, but you still need to wait a little before taking any big actions. Of course, your sun, moon, and your rising sign may give you some ideas to work with. Virgo, August is your good month. March is your bad month. Virgo, you will find luck in the most surprising ways this year. The big news is that Pluto, planet of self-transformation, moves into your house of daily work, helping you find the routine and the work path that serve you best. You've been putting up with crumbs from your associates for too long. This is your year to get some respect. August is particularly lucky as your ruler Mercury colludes with the lovely Venus, bringing some romantic attention your way. If March is a little heavy with the sun opposite your sun, use it to plan it for the rest of the year. Libra, your lucky month, October. Your challenging month is going to be April. This month is the most smoothly sailing for you, Libra, with intense Pluto moving into fellow air sign Aquarius. You'll find that your rational point of view is more appreciated during these volatile times. The sun is your sign in October. Put you in a position to get a raise, or you might have a chance to expand your business in new ways, especially involving technology. April sees Mercury in your opposite sign all month long, so you may have to say less and trust more. Friends will speak on your behalf during times when you feel put upon. Scorpio, good month May, bad month is this month. You will feel free to make the home you want in 2024, which is very lucky. Pluto, your ruler, moves into your house of home and family, and so long as you eliminate tensions with your loved ones, you can start a new era in the home front. May should bring you some excellent luck on the work front as Jupiter transit your job sector. This month, however, you may feel a little bit of impatience as you wait for Pluto to make its move forward. Patience is key to you getting what you need from the world, so develop more of it. Sagittarius, your lucky month is this month. Your unlucky month is going to be May. This year starts off with a bang in January as Venus and Mars transit your sign, making you lucky in love and in artistic pursuits. The good fortune continues when Pluto hypes up your social life and brings good work connections into your life. In May, you may see a little bit of frustration as your ruler Jupiter opposes your sun. People in power may keep you waiting or decide they don't need you, but you can do what you always do best. Go your own way. Capricorn, lucky month this month. Challenging month is October. Now, this year sees progress in your money sector as long as you clear out what's no longer serving you. Doing your passion work is lucrative this year, so don't be so practical about doing long-term career moves. With Pluto's move into Aquarius in January, you are better off going where the new ideas and new technology are. You will also see friendships thrive as you and your besties work together to make the world a better place. Go easy on yourself in October when Mars makes you feel a little vulnerable. Watch what unfolds before making any major decisions. Aquarius, January the 20th through February 18th. Your lucky month is this month. Your challenging month is going to be May. You are the luckiest bunch this year, Aquarius, and Pluto ushers in a 20-year cycle in your sign starting January the 20th. What do you want to accomplish in the world? How do you want to leave your mark? You are lucky in technology, economy, business, and anything that makes the world safer and more equitable. January will likely be the luckiest for you as all of these positive changes begin. You may see Mars giving you a hard time in May, so stay out of the way of people looking for a fight. All this good luck will make you one of the happiest zodiac signs of the year. The last one is Pisces, February 19th through March the 20th. Your lucky month is November. Your challenging month is going to be September. Your luck may come in the second half of the year, but it will come. Now, at the beginning of the year, this month, Pluto, the planet of self-transformation, moves into your house of endings and new beginnings. You may need to move away from toxic relationships so that you get to make room for ones that fill you more with joy and trust. In November, when Saturn, the planet of structure, goes direct in your sign, you will see an uptick in career prospects and financial windfalls. September may find friends asking a lot of you. As always, Pisces, set your boundaries. Don't overdo yourself. And remember, this is just for fun. Don't take it all very, very seriously. Maybe I will win the lottery this year. 9 minutes before 9 o'clock.
Hey, check out this sweet metal detector I got with my tax refund. I'm gonna have a new smartphone in no time.
Why didn't you just go to Bark Mobile?
Why would I buy a smartphone when I can find one?
They'll give you a free Samsung Galaxy A14 5G when you switch. Or you can get 3 months of service with unlimited data for just $90 when you switch and bring your own device.
Whoa, how'd you find those deals?
My metal detector.
Really?
No.
Make your tax refund howl with Bark Mobile. Certain restrictions apply. See store for details or visit mybarkmobile.com/terms and conditions. Offer expires March 31st, 2024.
Pre-planning is a thoughtful gesture to those you love and a way to let go of anxieties about the future. At Eggers Funeral Home of Cliffside, we make the pre-planning process as simple as possible. Feel free to browse our online pre-planning resources or call us today to schedule a no-hassle in-person consultation with a licensed funeral director and pre-planner. Pre-planning is all about ensuring that your wishes are known so they can be acted upon when the time comes. Pre-planning can protect your family from the ravages of inflation and let the family clearly know of your wishes. Please call us today at Eggers Funeral Home of Cliffside at 828-657-6322.
For complete and professional auto service, visit Tri-City Tire. They care about their customers, and it shows. They offer complete auto services in brakes, alignments, tune-ups, oil changes, inspections, also lift kits, and of course, complete tire service. Also tires for commercial, farm tractors, and ATVs. They also carry mowers and power equipment by Red Max. Tri-City Tire Service, 221 Daniel Road in Forest City, or call 828-287-8778. Tri-City Tire Service, your local tire and auto service center.
Well, news from the North Carolina News Network is coming up next, and we'll be keeping our eye on the weather as these colder temperatures move into the area. Well, an investigation is underway after crews responded to a grass fire in Spartanburg County on Sunday afternoon. Fire Marshal for Holly Springs Fire Department, Tyler Clark Martin, said that the multiple fire agencies helped contain a 20-acre brush fire in Lyman. That being 20 acres is a very substantial brush fire for our area, that according to the fire department. Now, firefighters said they were called to Lyman Lake Road at around 1:30 in the afternoon. The first due engine company that arrived on the scene advised that they had a large brush fire that was rapidly spreading. They went ahead, called for 2 additional brush trucks and the South Carolina Forest Service to respond to a dozer, that according to the fire department. The fire was in a field behind about 30 houses. Firefighters say they were able to keep property damage to a minimum. They took defensive positions on the houses to protect as much property as they could, and luckily they had no damage to any of the property other than a fence at the closest point was about 70 feet away from one of the homes. Crews said that within roughly an hour they had the fire 100% contained, but no word on how that fire started. Their biggest challenge, of course, was the weather, and the South Carolina Forestry Service started an investigation. We've got news coming up next. We'll keep a look on the weather throughout the day. Those temperatures, cold temperatures moving in. Do be careful of refilling your, if you still use those kerosene tanks, please be careful using those. Fires can easily start. Check on your neighbors. Make sure they're going to be okay, because it is going to be seriously, dangerously cold. News is next.
NCI News. I'm Mike Trayley. The coldest weather of the winter so far is shifting toward North Carolina to wintry blast. The first coming late today. We'll see morning lows in the teens and 20s, the single digits in the mountains, and several inches of snow falling in the mountains. WBTV meteorologist Al Conklin.
In the mountains, you're going to actually wind up with falling temperatures during the day today. The rest of us, it'll take tonight before that really cold air comes in.
In Maggie Valley, Tom Stork told WLOS in Asheville he felt unsafe coming down from the Cataloochee ski area.
See, I've got all-wheel drive here, but we had to inch our way down completely. I guess an hour to hour and a half coming down. Very treacherous, you know, they were running the plows the whole time.